Hello everyone, and welcome back to the stream, and welcome back to Spooktober. So, I've been thinking about what to stream next for a while. We actually went through a few possible suggestions in terms of, smaller games to try out. I had a few things in mind, but I decided to just finally commit to doing a series I've been looking into for a good long while, but for some reason never started on, which is Resident Evil. I've had the HD Remaster sitting in my my Steam library for years, and I guess now is the right time to get started with it. This will be kind of blind. I've never seen a full playthrough, nor do I know everything, but I have seen a lot of it. So let's call it semi-blind. I don't really know the exact details, but I do know some things. I'm also not very good at this kind of game, so expect a terrible performance. Okay, let's get the awesome Symphony of the Night music out of here. You know, it's funny, the reason I wanted to do some Symphony of the Night music at the start is because a year ago I played Symphony of the Night for the first time on stream. And that led to our Castlevania journey, so maybe this Resident Evil experience will lead to a journey through all the Resident Evil games, who knows? So let's get started, I guess. I have no idea if everything is actually working on Twitch. The dashboard is a bit of a mess. I have to scroll all the way down to properly see. Oh, I guess I can. Whoops, here I am complaining about the dashboard when you can actually just readjust things at will. The dashboard, as it turns out, is not the mess. The mess was me all along. Anyway, Resident Evil, let's go.
Resident Evil.
I don't know what this means. I know what subtitles means. I don't need subtitles for that, but I don't know the control style. When I played Silent Hill, I definitely preferred the 2D quote-unquote style, so not the tank controls. Not a fan of those, personally. Though fans might consider that sacrilege. It seems a lot of people actually really like the tank controls in games like this. So I'm hoping we can change this if it turns out I hate it. Raccoon Police Department asks me a question. How do you like your games? Like taking a walk, you can relax and enjoy yourself. Like going on a hike, good exercise, but not too strenuous. Like climbing a mountain, fulfilling but takes a lot of work. Now, I mentioned this, but I'm not very good at these kinds of games. But it has been said that higher difficulties really allow game designers to force you to learn all the mechanics. So let's start here, and if it becomes too difficult for my casual self, we'll see if I can turn it down. Of course, if we're gonna play with someone, we're going to play with Jill Valentine. Probably. I'm not sure if it matters, honestly. Yeah, let's go. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to start with him, because it defaulted to him, but I just kind of want to play as Jill instead. I like the beret, or whatever you call that hat thing she wears. Okay, and thus it begins.
Flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Haven't found it yet?
No, not yet, Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris!
Bravo team's helicopter was a derelict.
Spooky green
Save
camera
for the
footage.
remaining body of Kevin. We continued our search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare.
They get attacked by dogs, right? I do remember the intro, actually. Boo. Never lower your weapon. Yeah.
Come on! Hey! Brad! Where the hell's he going?
Just ditched us, huh?
Chris, this way. Damn it! Make for that mansion!
Enter the survival horror. Nobody.
There are only three
Oh.
STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Barry, and myself. We don't know where Chris is.
What is this place?
Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Jill, no! You don't want to go back out there.
But we've got to find...
What was that?
Chris?
No.
Jill, go and investigate.
I'm going with her. Chris and I go back a long way.
Alright. You two go. I'll secure this area.
I'll just make
Stay
a few.
sharp.
Sorry. I'll just make a few screenshots along the way.
A dining room.
This game is really nice looking. Ink ribbon for typewriter. The only movement is the silent flicker of the candle's flame. The camera work in these games is quite famous. When the two have run each other through, the path to your destiny will open. I see, so there will be puzzles. Picture of two knights striking each other. The short sword has been thrust into the breast of one knight, while the long sword has pierced the head of the other. Okay, so I'm guessing then that the clock is a puzzle involving this. We'll figure that out when we figure it out anyway.
I think you'd better take a look at this.
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Let's just hope it's not Chris's.
Barry.
Okay, good talk. Barry. End scene. I just wanted to see if anything would happen if I talked to him again, but apparently not. So like I said, please bear with me. It may take me a while to get into the rhythm of this. Oh hey! Clive, thank you for the subscription. It's much appreciated, as always. See, 9 months now. Thank you so much. Uh-oh. Well. I'm already doing terribly at this. Can I just execute him when he's down here? Achievement unlocked. First kills are special. Kenneth. Throat's been torn out. That's horrifying. Oh, the controller is doing that thing. Oh, based on how she's standing, I'm injured. Huh. Danger, yes. Took way too many hits there. Maybe I shouldn't be playing on hard. Do we need to do the door thing every time? Guess it.
What is it?
Look out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of it.
Oh, that's interesting. So, did they expect me to...
What the hell is this thing?
To run back?
Found Kenneth killed by this thing. Let's report this to Wesker.
A filth-encrusted jar, huh? Oh. It's an old typewriter. You can save your progress. Use the ink ribbon, yes.
Wesker!
And of course, he's gone.
Jill, help me look for him. Let's not leave this hall.
Good idea.
So I wonder if the rumble is a consequence of me being injured or if it's just glitching. I'm guessing it's because I'm injured. Should have just ran back to Barry instead of trying to fight the zombie, but...
Barry.
Any luck, Jill?
No, nothing. What's going on around here? I can't figure it out.
Same here.
Chris, and now Wesker.
There's not much we can do. We can search for him separately. I'll investigate the dining room again.
Okay then, I'll try the door on the other side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could easily get lost. Let's start from the first floor.
Okay.
Oh! I almost forgot. It's a lockpick. You'd make better use of it.
The master of unlocking?
Thanks. I may need it.
Listen. If something happens, let's meet up in this hall. Got it?
Okay.
Well, can you not? Achievement unlocked. Get used to it. Okay then. That's not very encouraging. Well, if we were hoping to do a no deaths run, that's not happening. I hope we can skip the scene where they talk. Okay, we can. Good. Ah, right. So it can be a bit confusing. This is why people like the tank controls. It's because it's consistent between camera transitions.
Thanks. I may need it.
Listen. If something happens,
So I just opened the front door, let a dog in, and got myself killed. Okay. Very intelligent person. So we're gonna start with the first floor. That's the idea. It's not as scary if all the portraits are watching you. Oh, okay. An eerie picture of the mansion. A dagger, okay. Using defensive items such as daggers will allow you to escape. Wow, my throat is already dying. Will allow you to escape momentarily when grabbed by an enemy. However, you will not be able to escape when the enemy grabs you from behind. Okay. So we don't heal automatically. I still need to figure this out. Oh. Hey there. How do you... Right, like that. Oh. Ammo and heals are both very scarce on hard in all of the games. Good luck. Uh-oh. Should I have just gone for an easier difficulty? He's not that scary when he's just stuck. Yeah, I'm seriously questioning my decision to do this now that I'm injured right from the get-go. There's not really any need to kill this one, is there? Okay, well, let's check out the other door then. It's locked. I'm guessing the emblems are something to remember. I also wonder, but I don't really care to find out anymore. Okay, so last time I opened the door and a dog hopped in and killed me, so that's probably not a good idea. You have limited amount of saves as well, right? You need the ink ribbons to save the game. Definitely a survival horror game. So, should I use one? That's the question. Yeah, ink ribbon is finite on hard. Whoops. I can find more of them though, right? This makes me wonder if I should save or not. Yeah, I just gotta keep my eyes peeled and explore. Okay, fair enough. That does make me not sure if I want to save just this second. Okay, I found a shield. Look at this fire, though. Oh yeah, you have a founder badge. I'm not sure what that means, but it is cool. There's nothing unusual. Nothing unusual. The first 10 subs of new affiliate channels and first 25 of new partners get one now, apparently. Oh, that's cool! Nice! Once this channel truly blows up into having thousands of subscribers, that'll really be an impressive thing to show off. Whenever that happens in the nearby future. Now, it's obvious what we need to do here, but can we actually change the clock? Because I want to change the clock to fit the directions of the weapons in that piece there, but... Also, instant rotation. Locked. Locked. Armor, huh? It's not necessary, okay. Wow. That's going great. I'm clearing my throat and sneezing all over the place. I wonder if it's winter already. And these camera angles are really something. Also, welcome to the permanently injured Jill playthrough. Sword. I must have got your cold across the internet. It's probable. Guess my antivirus wasn't good enough. It doesn't look like there's any worthwhile... Oh, I almost forgot. Let me... If you get grabbed, you can break free faster by spamming pretty much all the buttons rapidly. Okay, I was pushing one button a lot, and that seemed to work, kind of. Okay, this is where our buddy Kenneth is. Rip. Rip Kenneth. The little dust particles and such. This game is very impressive looking. The shadows too, man. Now, I think we all know that one is gonna get up eventually. You don't show me a corpse like that without it having a point. I don't know what the green herb is for. Green herb. Herbie. I don't know what the green herb is for, but I'll take it. If it's green, it probably heals. You might be right. I too am impressed by the physics on display here. Absolutely necessary. It wouldn't be HD without it, let's be honest here. Hey, buddy. Oh, you do pronounce the H in herb? What the hell happened in this mansion? Wait a minute, is that reflection working? I have to check. It does! Well, 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 well. Can barely even see it, but... Impressive. So, the question is, how do we use the green herb? Let me... It grows wild in this region, okay. That's not very useful. Can we combine it with this? Oh! We can. I hope I haven't just reduced its value. Okay, so... Oh. Well. We're fine. Okay, so I didn't ruin it by combining it. Okay. Okay. We are out of the permanently injured Jill zone and into the permanently healthy Jill zone. Hopefully. Okay, so we can in fact try to aim for the head, can't we? There is a zombie right here, but... I'm guessing I can't stealth kill it or something. Okay, never mind, never mind. I apologize. It was clearly out of line. That looks like a trap. This is not where we came from, is it? Okay, so if we stand on there. Hey, maybe not yet. Death is everything. Okay, then. A very happy thing. Okay, so let me tell you what I think. I think that when I pick this up, that thing is gonna come over here. That spiked thing there. Death is the true essence of bliss. Wake me up inside. Wake me up inside. Okay. Edgy. So, that thing is gonna barrel across the room and stab poor Jill if we pick up the key. That's what I think. So what I want to do is save, but the save point is a ways off, and also there's a zombie there. Lots of stuff about death, basically. Are there any instant death traps in this game? That's basically the thing, because I wanna grab the key, but... Okay, fine. Okay, can you move, Jill, please? Okay, so have I just killed myself? I have just killed myself, apparently. You know, I was so sure that would happen, and I did it anyway. And now we've lost a ton of progress. Whoops. Like, an actual whole lot of progress was lost there. Maybe I should just save whenever I want, and we'll see if it... We'll see if it causes problems. Yeah, that sucks a bit. Back to permanently injured Jill.
Thanks. I mean...
Guess we should get that dagger thing back. To defend ourselves with. I kind of wanted to push this thing because there's the closet thing, cupboard, whatever you want to call it, because there's something shiny in the statue, like at the top in the jar it's carrying, but. It's equipped automatically, right? He didn't even fall over that time. What a ripoff. Yeah, see, there's something in the top of that thing. Okay, I know what I'm gonna save. I'm gonna grab the herbs. I'm gonna heal Jill, and then I'm gonna save. That's what we're gonna do. It's always a bit faster when you know where to go already. Can I take this tea set with me? Guess not. You know, it's kind of... in retrospect, picking up the key that literally had an inscription that said, if you pick up this key, you're going to die, maybe wasn't a good idea. I mean, it was almost literal. Something about whoever grabs the emblem will embrace death. I mean, they probably should have had me at death there, but... Huh? Last time, we were fine when we combined them, but now we're caution, so it's not quite as good this time. Hey Lily, welcome to the stream as well. You're too scared to play these games? I don't blame you, they are pretty spooky. Honestly, games like this scare me more than Silent Hill, because Silent Hill is, for a lot, I've mentioned this, but for a lot of people it's the reverse, where they think the psychological elements are scarier than the gory stuff, but I actually get upset for pretty quickly as a result of like really horrific gore and such, and not really that much by psychological horror. Probably because psychological horror speaks to me on a more, well, it sounds really pretentious to say it like that, but psychological horror speaks more intellectually, so it's easier to look at it in an analytical way. Or maybe I'm just talking complete nonsense, but... But anyway, welcome to the stream. It's Spooktober and we're playing spooky games. Okay, so now we don't have to do the whole shebang with the dagger. I guess, I mean, we didn't really gain anything of permanence in that area anyway, so I'm not even sure why I did it. It was just a tutorial segment, basically. Still, it's good to have done it. So way back when I played Luigi's Mansion for the first time, people speculated that the little animation where you see Luigi's hand actually grab the doorknob and open the door was inspired by the door transitions in Resident Evil. I'm not sure if that's true, but it could be. No more green herbs? Okay. Oh well. Oh, by the way, is my game audio, voice audio balance okay? Oh, it's on the move already. Seems fine? Okay, thank you. Now, this room killed me last time because there was a key that says if you get the key, if you grab the key, you're going to die. Wait a minute. Oh, I thought the spikes were gone for a second, but this is the one with the spikes. So, how do we prevent horrible Jill stabbings? Because this door is also locked. Yeah, so grabbing this key is death, so not yet. I'll need to figure something out before I try that. I don't really have a dagger or anything to defend myself if the zombie grabs me, which makes me unhappy. Come on then. Oh, more? Oh. It wasn't in fact more, it was the same one. Or is it? No, I can definitely hear one from the other direction as well. Okay, it's really dead this time. And there is another one. Locked from the other side, right? Clear enough, then we need to approach it from the other side. This looks a bit ominous, doesn't it? I'm trying to look at something in the mirror. I see something shining in the mirror there, and I don't know what it is. Is that an arrow? Oh. Hi there. I wonder if it's a waste of resources to grab this one, but I see bullets behind him, so I kind of want them. Especially because there's more to see here. Locked from the other side. You unlocked it. Okay, good. Okay, another way to defend ourselves. You'd think a lockpick would be good for unlocking these doors, but... I'm not sure where to go. It seems quite open already. But freedom has a price. Because I'm very easily confused. Okay, yes. Nice try. Locked. He's taking a while to catch up. That guy isn't, though. It won't fit in the indentation as it is. So it may fit at one point. Is that what I'm supposed to be reading here? That one didn't last very long, did it? Got grabbed from behind. Whoops. They specifically told me not to be grabbed from behind. And then I did it anyway. Silly me. Okay, so we found shotgun shells, but those aren't really relevant to us yet. Oh yeah, wasn't there a thing I grabbed before I died, but then I didn't grab it again? What was that? In the dining room. Don't remember. We'll have to go back there in a bit and see what it was. All these emblems. And now we've looped back around, right? I guess we could head downstairs. Which leads us back here. Right. Oh, right, the shield. Right. See, we need to do something with the arrow to make it fit. Because when I brought it to the grave, she said it can't fit as it is, which implies to me that there is a way to make it fit. I still wish I could influence this thing somehow. Sometimes you just get in a bad loop of pressing the same button repeatedly. Let's see, there was a door with a shield emblem, right? Helmet. Yeah, moaning and rattling chains. Definitely sounds like a typical ghost down there. I hope it's just a funny bedsheet ghost and not anything actually scary. Emblem of a sword. I'm sure I saw a door that had an emblem of a... that claimed to have an emblem of a shield somewhere. Oh dear, we're only an hour in and already I'm struggling to find where to go. Well, there were many locked doors in this segment right here. And it would make sense for the shield to correlate with any of the doors in here. Because the shield was right there, when you really think about it. Oh, this one is just locked from the other side. Armor. That's not exactly a shield, is it? Not sure then. I was almost sure I had seen a door where it said there was a shield emblem, but... maybe I need to retrace my steps a bit. At one point, Kenneth is gonna come back up. We know this to be true. I mean, he got ate by a zombie. How can he not get up? I know it's eaten, by the way. Just sounds funny to say ate. I'm not sure what to do with the arrow to make it fit. There's a dead raven inside. That's morbid. Okay, and back here. So I have an idea of what they want me to do. I'm just a little bit worried that it won't work. But let's try it anyway. I mean, if we're gonna die, we might as well die. It's all good. You know, I was sure I could put the shield on the spikes to prevent it from, you know, doing the stabby, but should I just use the herb? The herb. Now that I know both pronunciations are valid, I don't know which one to pick. That's the luxury of being neither specifically British or American. Any pronunciation is valid. Schools usually do British. Media usually do American, so... What's a non-English speaker to do? So yeah. You understand my logic though, right? I was trying to put a shield on here. So it wouldn't stab me, but I guess you'd still get crushed. There isn't anything useful on the back either. Well, I'm not gonna grab the key until I'm sure that it won't kill me. Right, there should be a few more zombies wandering around this hallway. This is where we got the gold arrow from, right? Shame we can't pick up any of these spears. That was very close. I don't know if he's dead for real, but it looks like it. I'm sure you could pick up that blue crystal. Like, the camera is too focused on it to not be a relevant thing. I think I didn't go in here. I think I somehow fooled myself into thinking. Or is this just the part that leads to the graveyard? No, this is another room, isn't it? Huh. Oh no, I definitely did go in here. Maybe we need to explore this room a bit more thoroughly then. Oh, whoops. This guy could leave us alone for a bit. Seems wasteful to really use ammo on him when we can just ring around the rosy with him and just avoid him that way. You can't go down here either, can you? The camera angles definitely make it a bit scarier, don't they? Because you can't always see the zombies, even when you can hear them. That's probably the whole point, but... The arrowhead is made from peridot, sometimes referred to as a poor man's emerald. I didn't know there were people being smug about gemstones these days. Okay, so was that it then? Where is the graveyard though? Regardless, this is a good thing. Now we know that one of the major things to do and not forget to do is to examine things at all times. The game did imply that should be something we do, but... So why is there a picture of the graveyard on the door to the graveyard? Seems a bit unnecessary to me, but... There's really no need for that, buddy. Oh. Both of them are back. I thought I had killed them, at least one of them. Okay, please move, please move. Come on. Thank you. You know what has me tense, though? It's been a good long while since we saved. We do have an ink ribbon left, so if we could use that anywhere in the nearby future, I would be very much I would be very grateful. frightening. It's kind of ominous when you put it like that. Okay, can I ask you something? Anyone who knows this game, if I pick that up, is that gravestone gonna drop on my head? Because it kind of seems like it will, but... I kind of don't want to die too many unnecessary deaths. Because it takes so long. You don't know for sure, you only played this once. Okay. Well, I'm very nervous, but... The problem is, if I don't take it, I don't know what I can do. Like, I'm basically stuck. So I made a quick screenshot. I'm basically stuck, and I can't make save states either, because this is not running on legitimate software. It is legitimate software. This is actually just the Steam version of this game. I mean... I don't believe I've ever seen a more obvious trap. Like, the only trap that's more obvious than this one is the one where it literally said, if you grab this key, you're going to die. Well, it didn't literally say that. But it was implied. But this is much the same thing, really. Feels like it anyway. But what do I do without the book? I mean, the whole situation with the arrow all led to this. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna take it, and if we die, we die. Go ahead, kill me then. The 4 masks. A mask that speaks no evil, a mask that smells no evil, a mask that sees no evil, a mask that cannot speak, smell, or see evil. Reminds me a bit of the those three things: see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. When all 4 fall into place, evil will awaken. Alright, so something needs to happen with these statues. If the book is anything to go by. But considering I got a key with the book, I also probably don't have what I need yet. Ah, yes. So this is the sword key. I don't know why I was so nervous about the whole situation. I don't have any more bullets left, do I? I don't. Well, I do have shotgun shells, but... what good are shotgun shells without a shotgun? I like how they're like, oh, she's inside the gravestone? Okay, never mind then. I don't want to go there. Can I reach them from a point where they can't reach me? Because I really want to pass by them, preferably without dying. No, stab him. Stab him. Thank you. I keep hearing bugs when I pass by here. It's a bit scary. Anyway, we have the sword key now. Which means we should be able to open doors with that emblem. Which were quite a few, actually. So let's finally... How injured am I? Caution. So let's save. First and foremost. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Wrong door. Wrong door. I can't believe I made it back safely and then opened the wrong door and let a dog in. And that's the second time I did that. Yes, let's play it on hard. That's a good idea. I opened with, oh, I'm not very good at these games, but I'm gonna play hard to see how it goes. Proceeds to die stupidly, repeatedly. You know what the good thing is, though? I'm pretty sure I know what to do from here. So we should actually be able to get back to where we were pretty quickly. After all, if you're good at the game, you can beat it in a couple hours, I think. Probably. I don't actually know what the world record for this game is, but I did see an achievement. I know I shouldn't be looking at those, but I saw an achievement that said beat the game in 5 hours, which I guess is supposed to be fast, but if that's what the game thinks is fast, then speedrunners must have done it really crazy fast. Maybe. I mean, they wouldn't put an achievement in there that requires actual... Oh. Yeah, just passed each other by in the hallway. Nothing special. They wouldn't put an achievement in here that actually requires you to be that good, I think. Oh, hi. Do I still have one of those daggers? I don't. Well, it's a good thing they're really terrible with their hands. Like they just walk with their arms outstretched. And their ability to grab stuff is not that good. Ah, very nice. Another dagger to defend ourselves with. We wouldn't want poor Jill to get bitten again. There we go. Straight to the grave. Actually, before we go to the graveyard. I can't believe I didn't just check the shape properly. Like, oh hey, that looks like just an arrowhead. Wow. Okay, yes, but also can you not? He failed to grab me and then I almost ran right into his arms. Okay, now if the grave could remove itself with some amount of speed, that would be nice, thank you. Right, we also know not to be scared of the book this time. Remember how long it was meandering around before I finally grabbed the book? Well, I can't be blamed considering the other thing that killed me was also in this, like, hidden inside this perfect indentation. I do like this though. I like that you have to actually look at the items you have. There aren't that many games. Actually, the Zero Escape games have that too. Which is cool. And all 4 fall into place. Not sure what that means yet, but I'm sure it's good. Nope. No touchy. Nope. Your reflexes are a little slow there. I did waste my dagger, but I didn't waste any bullets that time, which is really good. We have like 30 bullets left now. It's all I've ever wanted. So, let's see here. I'm getting overconfident. Now we're back to where we were. Now I'm wanting to open all the doors. Okay, that one won't open. Emblem of armor, but ours is the sword. So there's no point. There we go. Oh, it automatically does it. And here I was thinking it would have me think about it, but guess not then. A bunch of knickknacks. Wow. That's not a term you hear every day. Okay, maybe I will save. Maybe I will save. But then we're out. So I hope I didn't waste them. I hope the next 3 are just around the corner. Because if they aren't... well... I should also see how many doors I can open now. Helmet. So yeah, today was an interesting day at work. Speaking of horror. It actually went fine mostly, but you know, the thing that you park your bike on, I'm not sure what it's called. Now when you step off your bike and you put it down and you... wow, words. We call it the standard, but I'm not sure if that's correct in English. But basically that broke off. That's the point. So I couldn't normally park it anymore without leaning it against something. So that was a little frustrating. Let's see, 30 bullets. Armor, okay. Okay, I hope this gives us enough space to kill this guy. Oh, there are more here, huh? Okay, so... I'm getting the idea that maybe... the wooden mount? Getting the idea that maybe I shouldn't be here yet. Considering all the doors that require the armor key. Oh hey, but this opens, so... I hear a cat, but I'm gonna pretend that I don't hear it. Dog whistle. Crumpled memo. Today, Sir Spencer told me to hide something where no one could find it. Well, I had this idea. I figured if I could somehow have it protected by a dangerous animal, like the vicious canine that lives here, no one would be able to get near it. As far as I can tell, the mud is always hanging around the second floor balcony on the west side of the terrace, and he ought to come running at the sound of a dog whistle. This is where you come in. The thing is, I reckon you're the only person that can get near the dang dog without risking a serious mauling. Which means only you can put this collar on him. The object that Sir Spencer once hidden is concealed inside. You're the only person I can trust with this. Of course, you get something out of it as well. Remember that certain item that you always wanted to get hold of? Well, in exchange for your services, I just might be able to get it for you. This could work out well for both of us. John Tolman. I can't carry any more items, huh? You know what the problem is with environments like these? I'm always gonna overlook little things. It's a little busy here, isn't it? I was gonna sneak by him and I got grabbed from behind. Ouch. Well, we do know there's a lot of stuff in that particular room. So we'll keep it in mind and try a few other ones before coming back there. Because after all, we have the key. In the darkness lies your fears. Isn't it lie your fears? Because it's plural. I don't want to be correcting a game on its grammar, but... Okay, back there is the way we already went. Locked from the other side. Were there any sword emblem doors here? That's the question. I'm gonna have to remember that if I want to make quick progress. It's kind of goofy how quickly you can... Ah, so I can go in here. It's kind of goofy how quickly you can turn her around, and it looks kind of silly because her actual animation is really smooth, but then you turn midway through and you get this. It's silly, I know. I shouldn't be doing this. It's a horror game. Let's enjoy the atmosphere. I'll try not to ruin it too much with my goofing. Oh dear. This looks like a bathroom-ish area. Oh, it's a kitchen. Bathroom, kitchen, same thing. Vaguely similar aesthetic. It's disgusting. It's not really the meat I'm interested in. Yeah, that's what I want. A piece of meat from an unidentified source. A bunch of spices you've never seen before. Spices. You know, sometimes on one of my routes, I pass by this big company, like it's like a factory that processes spices and such. There's always a pleasant smell around that building. I mean, it makes sense considering they handle spices. I'm just trying to think of more tasty things than the gross stuff we have right in front of us right now. This guy is gonna get up. .com. The power isn't turned on, so... I guess I don't have anything to turn it on either. Can we reload? Okay, we can. Good. Good, it's nice to be able to do that from the screen. Anyway, the power's not on, so there's not much we can do there at this time. This is still locked from the other side. So, conclusion, that room we went to... Oh. Oh. I've never been a fan of the whole looking through the monster's eyes thing. Jill Valentine really makes a habit of falling on her butt whenever something happens, huh? You're like a mercenary or something. His head explode. You know, all things considered, I'm not sure why that had so much build-up. That was actually one of the easier encounters I've dealt with, considering the size of this room. Of course, maybe the real monster they were just showing off is actually here. And this was just a red herring. Maybe. Don't think there's any point in going here yet. Let's check a few other doors first. But I'm pretty sure the area I went to before I died is actually the one to go, because we picked up so many usable items there. You know, it's kind of strange to think that the idea of this type of camera work. Like, most games consider having a camera that follows your character and is under the player's control is the superior way of doing it. But this allows for some, you know, framing, for some camera work, for some compositions that couldn't be possible if you just had a camera behind the character at all times. So I do respect this particular way of doing it with the static camera angles. Okay, so this door also opens. It's 3 doors, one of which has turned out to be useless. Oh. Oh, is something gonna come through that window? Ornamental plates. It also lets you fit way more environments into the game when each is just a 2D image. Yeah, that's true. It's actually really smart. But because it was probably a decision born from some technical limitations as well. People have started to consider, you know, the unlimited camera to be the objectively better solution, but I'm not sure if that's really true. I mean, look at this game. There are modern games that don't look as good. Okay, no thank you. I knew it was going to happen. Kinda startled me anyway. Okay, the lockpick. Oh, why did I never know which order to do the doors in. Which is fine, or would be fine, but in this game, it takes so much time to, It takes so much time to enter doors. I'm not sure if this is a good idea, but... Don't you hate it when you're taking a bath and some random woman comes in and takes out the plug? That was short and abrupt. It looked like she was gonna throw up, but then it just got back to this. Okay, so is that it then? We just had a spooky, scary scene involving a zombie in the bathtub. Okay. At least she killed it in the cutscene and I didn't have to do it. I'll just take credit for it. Anyway, we used a lockpick on this one. Okay, so like I mentioned, this is a kind of blind playthrough because while I know, well, I don't know everything about it. Well, I don't know everything about it. I do know some things. And one of the things is I'm worried about is, isn't there a scene where you can let the other character die if you're not fast enough? That worries me a lot. Will you take the chemical to use on plants? Sure. I'll take the chemical to use on plants. I'll need something to store items. I don't know what the red herb is for. Does it increase my attack power? Anyway, there's a dog out there, but it can try as it might, but it can't reach me. This one is just apathetic at this point. He doesn't care anymore. Red herb boosts green by a lot, but cannot be consumed by itself. Oh, okay. Thanks for the tip. That's good to know. I was thinking I'm going to save now, but I can't. Because I don't have any more ink ribbons. Which is a bit of a pain. Also, I have no... Okay, this is the one thing that is difficult about environments that work like this. Sometimes I completely forget where I was coming from. I can completely... Okay. I don't know what this room is, but it's a bit scary, isn't it? Well, 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 well. But I can't carry anymore. Oh dear. All my items are important. I finally find what I'm looking for, and I can't actually carry it. Or I'd have to use the mixed herbs, even though I'm already fine. But this is already mixed herbs. Is there any purpose in combining it further? I guess I could do that. Nope, it's not allowed. See, I already ate a green herb to, Oh dear. Very survival horror. We don't have... Looks like we don't have what we need to get through here, unfortunately. This room is important though, so I would really like it if we could find something. A storage box. A chest. And anything, really. Right, we already did the spooky haha bathtub scene, so we don't need to do that again. And this is where we came from. There's a surprising amount of stuff here in this hallway. Problem is, if I want to go back, I'm gonna have to... Yeah, the transitions between the doors are a bit of a bother. Maybe I'm just too impatient. Okay, so... Opinions. Should I fire 8 bullets and just clear up the space that way to get the ink ribbons? Or the shotgun, for that matter? Or is a storage box right around the corner and I just haven't seen it yet? Yeah, I do understand why they did the, why they did it that way, but it's, it takes some getting used to is all. I don't believe they're marked on the map. I can see the typewriter here, but I can't see anything else. That's where I am, I believe. Okay, in the later games, every save room has a box too. Maybe it does then. Let's check it out. The problem is that would require us to go back. Didn't we go here yet? It looks like we didn't. Is this a storage box? Nope. There's nothing on the shelf. Wishful thinking at its finest. I'll have a quick look around here, even though I can't pick anything up. Oh, hi. The doorknob looks like it's ready to fall apart? What? That's weird. Yeah, nope, not gonna happen, buddy. The problem with the remake is that the interactables don't stick out like a sore thumb like they used to, since they were the only things in 3D. Ah, I see. Interesting. It's interesting how graphical improvements can bring new problems like that, huh? You can't carry any more items. Okay, is there a typewriter here? An emblem of a helmet, so... Another dead end. And another plant we can't pick up. I wish I could combine it as, like, right here. Like, I'm holding it in my hands as a separate spot. You know, Don't Starve style. You can still hold something on the cursor while you, while your, bags, or pockets are full. That would be nice, but... I don't like that that door suddenly looked like it was about to fall apart, or that doorknob. That doesn't sit well with me. Maybe I should, now that I've wasted all of this on this guy, I should probably just take him down. You know, it would be nice if they just fell down the stairs. I mean... Did he just spit at me? Disgusting. Disgusting! Is that gonna be a thing now? Oh, I unlocked it. So where does it go? I am having some trouble. It is really not going well with my speech today. I'm having some trouble. What kind of accent is that? I'm having some trouble figuring out where the doors all lead. This door was getting pushed, so I probably shouldn't have done that. I keep trying to press R to view the rest of the area, but... I felt like I had no choice in that situation. So we can try to make our way back to the main room to store some items, even though we already have... Oh, I made room, but then I picked up the wooden mount like a goose. Oh, did I just... It's so easily recognizable, and I still got confused for a second there. Like, this is the right place to be, but for some reason I convinced myself for a second there that I was completely in the wrong place. Let's see here. Okay, now for 2 bullets, I will decide it doesn't really matter. Okay, now how do we get back to the save point? Because it would really be awful to lose progress. Is there an instant map button, by the way? Because I keep having to go into the status screen and then looking at it. There's probably a button I don't know about. Or maybe it's supposed to be this way. Because you're supposed to try to actually remember it. It's L2. Oh, it's R1 on this controller for some reason. But hey, it exists. Thank you. Map checking intensifies. Alright, let's go make a save then. Can I not defend myself against this? Come on, please, please. I'm pushing so many buttons and she just won't. I was getting a bit desperate there. For a moment I was absolutely certain I was gonna lose all my progress again. Of course, we're not out of the woods yet. I should be particularly careful not to open the front door this time. Because if I let another dog in and the dog kills me...
Barry,
Oh, Jill. Got any good news?
other than I'm still alive in this madhouse? No.
Madhouse.
Safer here either. We'd better secure our escape route first. There's gotta be a back door somewhere.
All right then, let's split up again.
See you later.
Let's split up,
Ciao.
gang. Ciao. I don't know what progress I made to cause that, but... That was kind of risky. I should have double checked if this wasn't the front door. Anyway. I am looking for a storage box, but... Not seeing one just yet. Maybe I need to look harder. Worrying. It doesn't look like there's anything here to store items. Even so, I'm going to save. Still don't quite know what to do with any of this. Let's... Right, so, a paper. So we need this to do something about plants. Wait a minute, at first it was called chemical to use on plants. Now it's called herbicide, which is what it should be. Interesting. When did the name change? Or did I just imagine that it had that name at first? It's entirely possible that I imagined it. Alright, now that we've saved, let's get back to exploring for a bit. Thunder and lightning. Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me. Okay, so that could get us back up, but we don't necessarily want to do that yet. Let's check the other two doors first. It's locked. The Spencer family emblem is carved into the doorknob. Oh, hi. Armor, okay. Okay, well, didn't actually mean for that to happen, but... I can open this, that's surprising. Nice and quiet out here. Shouldn't have said anything. Definitely shouldn't have said anything, no. The defiler of the accursed coffin. Now, if I recall correctly, This symbol is also on one of the doors. One of those. The door where we heard the scary, spooky chain rattling noise. Yoink. So I doubt we could do anything there at this time. Okay, emblem of armor. Okay, can we stop pressing A, please? Thank you. I just ran into the first door I could, just out of just sheer nerves. Let me see. Yeah, all those doors are blue now, so we know there's nothing to be found yet. So let's head up here now. I recall this room being a bit more busy than it needs to be, but it's all good. Armor, okay, so many doors we can't open yet. Take a shot every time I press the wrong key to open a door. To open a door. To view the map. Like if I go to the status screen and immediately back out. Back out. back out. That was an unnecessary second back there. So if I back out after going into status like that, it's probably because I was trying to look at the map, but I forgot the actual key for it. Too set in my ways, as they say. Could I use this? I can't, no. So this green plant is pointless. But it will be good to remember it's here anyway. It might not be useless forever. Just because it's useless now. There we go again. Okay, so there's at least 2 doors that we haven't properly checked. One is straight ahead from here. Problem is, there is an undead fella in the way. Not only can I not go through, I got bitten. And I'm in danger now. It would be nice if you could just drop an item, you know? But you can't. At least it doesn't seem like you can. If I got grabbed there, and it might still happen, I would be dead. For sure. So this would lead back to where we were before. Okay. I'm sorry, the turning is funny. Well, I turn around there just in time. So even if I do defend myself, I think just getting grabbed will be fatal. as we are now, because we don't have anything to defend ourselves with. Oh, we've opened all the relevant doors and now we can discard the key. That's actually really good. Oh, that's excellent. Right, so we know what to do if there are any plants in our way. We just use the plant killing stuff. You know, it's strange, but even though this is not really a Metroidvania game, there is a similar appeal to making the area your own by opening more and more passageways. We could quickly go back and save, but I don't want to yet. So what's out here? Oh, is that all? Oh. I know what to do here, but the item... I couldn't carry the item that I need. What you need to do here is use the dog whistle. At least I'm pretty sure that's what you need to do. I wonder if I should have just gone the other way instead of going back here again. Because that would have led me to be able to save pretty quickly at least. Well, we can still do it if we want. I mean, beyond going back down there, or rather going up, that's a path up. Let me see. No, it's definitely way down. Doesn't look like I've actually been here yet. One day I will start learning to use the correct key. Nope, no zombies. Oh, unless it's down here. It is down here, okay. Nice try. Oh, there is one up here too. Ugh. And I have nothing to defend myself with. Okay, just in time. I do think the enemies stay dead at least. That's what I'm... Nice music. Ah, okay. This is actually really good. Finally, a room with one of them boxes. Would be nice if we could have more space in our pockets, though. I guess we should use an ink ribbon to celebrate this moment. Uh-oh. We have new information regarding these beings. They may appear to be dead, but in fact they are able to come back to life. That worries me. However, there are ways to prevent them from becoming active again. Currently, there are 2 known methods to cease their resurrection: incineration and destruction of the head. Meanwhile, to those of you who still have the will to live, oil has been placed on the first floor of the mansion. Take as much as you need. You'll need something to light it with, which you'll need to find by yourself. Okay, excellent. And we have more space. I genuinely don't know what to do with the emblem yet, so I feel like maybe I should just store it. And take the spray with me instead. Okay, so this is probably a very good healing item. Anyway, very nice. A save room, finally. And it does say that there's an item box as well. So it's neatly indicated. Oh, before I forget. We can store the ink ribbons. Maybe we should bring the knife then. It would be bad if we run out of bullets and have no way to defend ourselves. After all, we only have 4 bullets left. Nothing but cleaning products inside. The good old safe room music. That means you're completely safe. Okay, nice. Oh, right. We did pass by this window at one point and then it cracked. Okay, this is a room we haven't been to yet. The door looks pretty scary. Ah, right. That's for the lighter, right? Broken shotgun, huh? And how do we unbreak it exactly? Well, it took me exactly 1 room to completely fill up all my pockets again. And we need the armor key to get through that, so that's not gonna be a thing just yet. Okay, so where is the save room again? Right around the corner here. Okay, I am on this side of the pillar here. You want to go this side. Yes, very good, sucker. it's probably a smart idea to put things we can't combine with anything yet in here. Seven ink ribbons. Okay, now that's very good. Okay. That does it for this set of rooms, at least for now. He just comes right back down. Nope, nice try. You need to respect Jill's personal space. Oh, didn't see you there. Just passed by each other in the hall, I guess. Okay, so those rooms are all off limits still. Right, so if we need it, we could heal completely here, but we're fine, so there's no need to do so yet. Let's see here. Okay, I am a little confused as to where I was supposed to look, so I'm gonna have a quick run around, because, for example, I found a dog whistle at one point, and then I lost it after dying. I need to try to get a clear idea of which rooms I did visit in my last attempt, or life, shall we say, but not in this one. You know, her shadow or reflection in the window kind of startled me a bit there. I might be a bit too easily startled. Oh right, we also don't need the key anymore because we opened all the doors. That's actually really good. I'm glad the game offered that. Like, okay, you used it on all the doors, discard it now. That's really great. Okay, so we went in this door, and that's how we got to all these other places eventually. Just a long, spooky hallway. We should make sure to double check all the rooms. Camera just goes right on her face. So I want to revisit some of these rooms because I'm not sure if I happened to leave things unexamined. Oh, it was really stupid of me to even come here. Let go. So I got bitten again. There isn't much room for interpretation. Well, rather, there is a lot of room for interpretation on how much health you have. Because it's fine, caution, and danger. That's it, right? Caution can be both yellow or orange, but yeah, those are the only 4. Okay. I'm assuming behind the scenes you actually do have specific numbers. Right, exactly. Free is anything, fine is anything over 50%. Danger is less than 10%, you think. Okay. What's nice is the rooms that are not fully explored are shown in red, which is useful. This room, for example, is fully explored, but this one is not. Probably because there's a shotgun on the wall. But we may as well have a look around while we're at it. Something burnt. Oh. So I know what they want from me there. They want me to put the broken shotgun in its place. Indiana Jones style. But the safe room is a ways off. Quite a ways off. Ah well. Let's at least make sure we have the shotgun before we end it off here. I have been streaming for a bit, but... I'm completely in the wrong place. I don't know how I keep doing that. I need a mini-map or something. Where are the mission indicators? I want the Dead Space thing where you hold a button and then it shows you a literal line across the floor where you need to go. I'm too stupid for this kind of game. I'm guessing you don't really need the shotgun per se, but... it's probably very useful to have. So, interesting thought, but if someone else gets a subscription now, Clive, will they get a first too, or will they get a second? And so on. Something interesting to think about. Oh. Okay, I feel like I'm running in circles. I need to start paying a bit more attention to what I'm doing here. I feel like I just went back and forth between the same door like 3 times in a row. Part of that is that the game is more fitting, more suited to tank controls, I think. They all look the same at first, just guessing though. Okay, well I guess I'll keep an eye out and see if other people have other badges. Speaking of Dead Space, Vinesauce has been streaming Dead Space 2. I really like that game. It's not really, it's more action-y than survival horror, really. Like, it's an action game with jump scares, basically. But it is good, though. It is good. I've been thinking about trying Fear as well. That's another one of those more action-y horror games. The first Fear game is great. Okay, nice. Well, I'm not sure if I'll stream it, but I'll try it for sure. It's been on my backlog for a little while, but... But you didn't think that one was too scary, Lily? Because I vaguely... Isn't that one of those games with a scary, long-haired ghost girl chasing you all over the place? That sounds pretty freaky. I mean, it's literally called Fear. It was pretty scary, but the combat is really good to break it up. Interesting. That makes sense, but I wonder if that is a success or a failure in terms of its quality as a horror game. We've been in this room before and there was nothing then. Oh. The ravens. Are they angry because the raven is dead? Well, it wasn't me, guys. I didn't do anything. Oh, right, there's still that thing. So I am basically just running around near random. Trying to find my way here, but... Basically just run in a circle. That was incredibly risky. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting out of this alive, though. No way, no how. Well, it was lucky that he went down so quickly, but... This is a troublesome situation I find myself in, though. Question is, should I use an ink ribbon to prevent certain death? I guess I should. Shouldn't be wasteful, but at the same time, it's also wasteful to spend a long time and then lose all my progress, so... Okay, so we have the broken... My voice is just cracking here. We have the broken shotgun with us. Question is, should I just use the first aid spray or should I save it? Regardless, we have the broken shotgun, so we can just go to that one area. We can't get to the shotgun room, did I say shotgun? Shotgun room from here. Right. It's a long way around, but that's what will have to happen. Good thing we don't need to go in that direction, right? I definitely should not have gone in here. Whoops. Oh, actually, it was completely my intention to go in here. That was my my plan all along. Okay, I need to get more accustomed to the structure of this mansion. Also, I need to find that dog whistle to use it here, because it'll summon a dog with something in its collar or something like that. Anyway, I can't believe it took me like halfway through October to start on this one. I mean, it's a no-brainer, but it's just like the issue with Donkey Kong 64, which I should talk about. It's such a commitment. But this game is shorter than Donkey Kong Country, or rather Donkey Kong 64, No Country. No Country for Old Apes. Well, I could have probably just gone through the path upstairs, but now that we're down here anyway, we might as well take the long way. Maybe use the shotgun and then find some other thing and then save, I guess. Yeah, the commitment is one thing. So, speaking of Donkey Kong 64, that will be on hold for a little bit. The problem is, it doesn't run all that well basically. The first stream actually went rather well, but then the next few streams I kept clipping through and falling out of bounds and such. It's like, okay, you know, some minor glitching, like the polygons of the characters jumping to the other side of the planet, that's one thing. Jill takes a selfie in the middle of a horror house. Posts it on Twitter. All these zombies just grabbing you, SMH. So scared. Hashtag all the zombies. Hashtag FML. Yes, exactly. Now with a few laughing, crying emojis. Or, you know, with like every word interpunctuated with a clapping emoji, like being a zombie is no excuse, or something like that. How do they talk on Twitter? Or just, yeah. Or just repeat it in all caps several times to make it true. Because everyone knows repetition is truth. But yes, so clap many, clap zombies. Well, I need to stop fiddling with the menus and just learn how to video game. Anyway, finally we are going to acquire the shotgun. And it's gonna be great. And you know, I know this is just someone depicted as wearing like poofy, old-fashioned, like, how do you call that? Like very It's hard to find a description for it, but basically what I'm trying to say is, for a moment I glanced at it and it looked like he was extremely ridiculously buff, but he had tiny leg days, and I was gonna say something about skipping leg day, but then I realized the upper arm part is like part of the clothes. Hilarious, I know. Okay. Ha 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 ha! I wonder if there's anything else in this room. Let's actually check the map. Nope. Fully explored, we can see by the greenish color. You know, it is very nice to have an indication of whether or not you've completed a room. That's gonna be a lifesaver for me, I can tell you that much. Because I can see this segment is mostly fully explored, except for a few of the hallways. See, there's a room up there that we haven't properly explored yet, so let's go back there. Maybe it's just the plant I neglected to pick up, but... Also, if I just went back in the wrong direction, I'm going to screech. Okay, no. Good thing too, you wouldn't want to hear me screech. Have you ever heard a Dutch man screech? It's a frightening thing. Haha! You thought you had me. You thought I wasn't aware of you. That was your first mistake. I wonder if I should just start using the shotgun here. I still don't have the lighter, which is a shame. Okay, another green herb has been acquired. Is that all in this room? It is. And we don't have a helmet key yet. You went over my helmet? Okay, most of the sounds sound like me when I've just woken up, but that one was actually pretty scary. Like, because of how breathy it is. It's like me when I just woke up, and also I forgot to drink any water the day before. It's not a pretty sound. Okay, so I'm gonna stick to the right, and suddenly I'm left. Whoa. This change in direction has fooled the zombie. Never could he have expected that I would just change directions. Truly a masterful deception. Some of these zombies need to chill out a bit. Ha! Once again, you thought you had me. You thought I wasn't aware. But you'll have you know, I post on Twitter. I am about as aware as it gets. So yeah, I've been making a point of playing many horror games this month. I played a game called Detention. I talked about it on Steam. It's about Taiwan during the war with China, so they were under martial law. It was basically a big old mess. Then I played Silence of the Sleep, which is a more the setting was less like culturally specific, and it's more about one person's struggles, shall we say. Also a horror game, bit Silent Hill-esque. And then I played Uncanny Valley, which was... Well, it's easy to be really harsh, but let's just say I had problems with it, to put it mildly. Like, it's interesting how... Because there was definitely a good game in there, but it's interesting how smaller frustrations can compile to become very severe. For example, this game had dialogue, progressing dialogue, mapped to a different key than the interact key. So E was interact, but spacebar was move the dialogue. So what would happen was I'd accidentally skip over stuff. Like, I'd see a dialogue box appear, I'd press E to try to progress it, but whoops, you just entered a door, guess you skipped the dialogue. You know? I was not a fan of that. It's one of those games that I should probably just give another chance. But, well, let's just say I got an ending in the game and it was so incredibly messed up that I'm not sure how I'm gonna go back to it. You know, considering she's fine, that's a very fast heartbeat, isn't it? Tup, 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 tup. Maybe it just looks fast to me. Heartbeat is probably supposed to be a bit fast. After all, it needs to pump your blood constantly. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But this music is very beautiful. So, I could just use an ink ribbon, save it here, call it done, because we got the shotgun, we got some of these items, we have plenty of ink ribbons left. Or we could do some more exploring and then save. See, the problem is, I'm not that well armed. Like, unless I start using the shotgun, well, my handgun is fresh out of bullets, except for 2 of them. I really wish I could re-find some of the stuff I lost. Like the dog whistle. Because I don't know where it is. Like, some of these rooms. And there can't be an item in there if it's green, right? I'll just need to recheck those reddish hallways, I guess. And then probably save at the typewriter downstairs. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. I have formed a plan, because I don't really want to stop yet. I'm, you know, I actually had an energy drink to prepare for the stream, just to make absolutely sure I could give this game a fair go. I'm not sure if I am giving it a fair go, because I am not doing too well at it, but at least I am able to keep talking and streaming at the same time. Which is sometimes a pretty tall order. I do find myself falling asleep at the wheel in the figurative sense. Okay, so those doors are still completely pointless as of yet. Oh. You know, it's kind of creepy when you see them just standing around aimlessly. In some ways, that's scarier than them coming after you, because at least it's easy to understand what they're doing at that time. I've mentioned this before, I played Silent Hill 2, 3, and 4, and one of the scariest moments was in Silent Hill 4, because there was a monster at one point that initially doesn't do anything. So he just stands there for a bit and points at you. And that really creeped me out. I remember the first time I saw him and I walked in a hallway and I didn't notice it at first because it didn't move. Apparently I'm some kind of bird to only see movement. Which isn't it? Well, they say the T-Rex in Jurassic Park only sees movement, but I don't know about many real-life animals. Maybe ostriches? Whatever. The point is, I didn't see it. And then my eye just fell on it. Because it had, like, faces. Like human faces. Plural. And it pointed at me. And it took me a while to notice it because it didn't do anything at first, which is way scarier than it just jumping at you. Like, eventually it does attack, of course. Okay, so this room is probably red because we need to use the dog whistle here, right? It doesn't look like there's anything we can actually pick up. So, I wish I could, like, scribble down a note on the map or something. That would be fantastic, but regardless, that only leaves things to explore on the first floor. That rhymes, albeit unintentionally, so let's do that. Let's give those hallways a brief once over, and then we're probably gonna call it done for tonight. Every time that the reflection in the window catches me off guard, because it's probably because of the angle or distance, but it looks like it's a bit slower than Jill should be, which is creepy. Like, it appears just a bit too late. Yeah, it's probably just my mind playing tricks on me because of the angle, like I said, but even so, scary. There was once this horror movie that I don't remember the name of, where someone was looking in a mirror, which was obviously haunted. And the mirror would imitate the person exactly, but with a delay, which is very creepy. Can you imagine a mirror with lag? The ping on this mirror is terrible. Anyway, this room... Yes, room is not fully explored yet. Now, why is that? I believe it has to do with this... Can we not? I believe it has to do with this lady. The woman drawing water. We can't use the wooden mount on her. We can't use the herbicide on her. I get the distinct feeling that we need a puzzle piece to use on this lady, because there looks to be a slot or something in the front. The problem is it doesn't actually tell me anything. Also, it's a very detailed statue. Well, this hallway is also not fully explored, so we can check it out as well. Wait, that's interesting. That's uninteresting. That's interesting. This hallway proclaims to have stuff left to discover, but I remember walking through here several times and not finding anything. Oh. You go, Jill. You use those big muscles. Okay. So it can be pushed. Okay, a dagger. And that's still not everything in this hallway. Is there more stuff to push then? Of course there is. Jill, you're gonna have to use those big muscles again. Or not? Have you ever pushed a cabinet so hard lightning struck outside? It's more likely than you think. I once read a handgun magazine. It didn't really blow me away. Sorry. That was very unfunny. I apologize. Okay, nice. So that's fully explored. So yeah, I'm pretty sure the jar that lady is carrying, that we need something from that. Do we get... No, it just says woman drawing water, whatever angle we examine it at. I'm guessing there's not much else on the other side of this, although... Hey, stop pushing. Jill, please. Well, that gives us some time to explore the little hallway thing here. Okay, so the dagger is all there was then? A little disappointing. Especially because now I'm trapped in here. Okay, I have a revolutionary idea. They'll never see it coming. I'm just gonna stand around the corner. I'm gonna shuffle with my knee until I somehow move around it. Now I'm gonna stand here. And I'm gonna run around him. Wow. He never saw it coming. Okay, Okay. I was starting to confuse and annoy myself there with the direction I was standing in. So, I'm still not sure what to do about the woman drawing water. In fact, I don't really know what to do about the wooden mount. I almost said a wooden mount, which makes no sense. So this room is still a mystery. But I was sure I found a dog whistle last time. When I wasn't dead. So I'm gonna have to check the map again. Because like I said, there's no way that the... there's no way that the dog whistle is in a green room. Which means it must be in one of the gray doors on 2F, right? Minor tip, but you can reload manually in a menu. Oh, right. Good point. Doubles as useful because now we have an extra spot in our inventory. Thanks for letting me know. It's good to keep in mind. Right, so the gray doors in 2F. That's all we can do. The initial plan was to save at the typewriter downstairs, but all things considered, had to scratch my nose there. It might be better to just do it now. Okay, let's get to the nearest one, the closest one, the nearest one first. I'm gonna aggressively press the R1 button so I properly imprint in my mind that that is the map button. You could say I'm mapping it to my mind. That was not funny. But I'm still laughing, so at least one person thought it was good. Ooh, that was very risky. I should have... Okay. So, I pressed the map button, and right as I did, the door got knocked open. That was something I haven't seen happen before. Okay, this grey door, this is the one. The one that we entered on another save, but then died. Yes, I remember the gramophone, whatever you call it. Gramophone, yes, I was correct. Or as we like to call it, a platenspeler. Or record player. Dog whistle. Okay, so I had an idea of where to play the dog whistle, but the picture I see there is a different location than I had in mind. Oh dear, we finally find the lighter and I don't have enough space. Let's see. We're not too far off from the save room, though, are we? We are actually 500 kilometers away from the save room. Whoops. I could use the herbs, but I'm fine, and I feel bad about using such precious resources. But I feel like the lighter is important, because they said pretty explicitly that zombies will get back up eventually if we don't burn them. Okay, well, this room is gonna stay red until we grab the lighter. I almost said Zippo. I guess it might be a Zippo, but who knows. I guess we can open this from the other side. Yes, we can. I would have preferred if it said unlocked first, because it's a bit scary to just hop out in here. Anyway. The door has been opened. Beautiful. That makes it easier to reach. I probably should carry only one healing item at a time anyway. Okay, so I have another question for the Resident Evil experts. You'll be glad you picked Jill for your first playthrough. Chris only has 6 item slots. Oh dear. That's bad. Why? I'm guessing he has an advantage though, as well. Or is he just completely useless? Like he has more health or something, I'm guessing. He has more health and gets the lighter instead of the lockpick. Ah, so he has the lighter by default. That's cool. So that means the mansion is initially more open to Jill than it is to Chris. It's interesting. Definitely changes up the playthrough, but having more health is a game changer too, especially on higher difficulties. Of course, it doesn't matter if you don't make any mistakes, but I make lots of mistakes. I don't know why I did that, but it's probably useful. Yeah, so he can basically start burning zombies right from the get-go. That's nice, I guess. Based on what I'm hearing, then, it seems like Jill is a great character to start with, but Chris is more useful on the long term. Because if you don't have the lighter, those zombies are gonna come back or something. That was my best zombie noise. You know, this track is really nice. I've actually known about this track for a really long time. Like, I've never played the game, obviously, but I know this track because it's often cited as a favorite. Like, it's in that perfect middle area between unsettling and haunting, but beautiful and peaceful. It's a type of music that Silent Hill employs a lot as well. Okay, I'm just... My head is exploding a bit. What was I doing? Oh, I was trying to find the lighter. So we're gonna go out there, get the lighter, go back here, save, and that'll be the first session, probably. Come on down. Or just don't. Oh dear. You could say he lost the staring contest. I was 2 steps ahead. Okay, it might be wise to go down and grab whatever we dropped. The blue crystal, right? Might be good to grab that and put it in storage. And not accidentally open the front door. Blue gemstone, very nice. Not sure what I can use it for, but it's good to have. It's always exciting to find items that don't have an immediate practical use, because those will have a story application at some point, which means it's the key to progressing some way, somehow. Okay, now where were we going? I believe I was looking for a certain something on 2F. Yes. Also, I'm being very stingy with my bullets right now, because I was without them for a while. Come on. Okay. It had to happen. It had to happen. I was not about to die after making so much progress. This hallway is annoying. So many zombies. Too many zombies. Oh, I probably could have gotten here in an easier way by... Yeah, by taking the other door. Well, it's too late to do it differently now. Okay. The lighter has been acquired. Lighter of lighter? Words are carved on it. Don't play with fire. Love, Jessica. Kinda weird to give someone a lighter and then say don't play with fire, but sure. Oh. Wait just a minute. We got the lighter, but the room is still red. Well then. I couldn't go through that way because there's no doorknob. Which means I have to go through the hallway of complete misery again. This is one situation where I wish the camera was a bit more cooperative. Turns surprisingly quickly, this one. Already in danger again. We're gonna lose all our progress. We're gonna lose all our progress. I'm panicking. I am panicking and running in the wrong direction. Okay, it sucks, but I'm just gonna head to the nearest save point right now. No more time for funny business. Oh no, I can't head to the one downstairs because I don't have my ink ribbons. The situation is looking a little dire, unfortunately. Wait. If a dog spawned here and eats me when I step outside, I will swim over to Japan, run over to the Capcom, and I will punch the first employee I see in the nose. No, I won't. I won't do that. But I'm thinking about it. Yep. And that's all we could do. We can't use them again. But that's okay. We got good use out of them. And now that we are here anyway, there is something we can do here. Now what I'm worried about is this just a fun thing or is it going to be a boss encounter? Okay, I am once again full on panicking. I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have been here. It was not a boss encounter exactly, but it was certainly some kind of an encounter. A close encounter, shall we say. And I can't use this again. I can't treat my wounds anymore. Okay. Any zombie I see gets shot. That's the simple reality here. There will be no more room for tolerance with the zombies. Why? Did you see how horrible that was? I just wasted all my bullets. All of them. And they're not even dead. And I have nothing to defend myself with. Okay. That got way too tense for my liking. Please tell me there's not another one. There is another one, isn't there? Okay, well, on the sunny side, I actually felt a little bit of horror there. Not so much the horror of being actually scared of anything in the game, so much as the horror of losing my progress. But it's something. So, what's in the collar then? I'm guessing a key. A coin. Okay, so we found imitation of a key. We found the armor key. And I'm guessing we need to put this where the death trap is. Like, we'll grab the key from there and then put this in the death trap, and the death trap will deactivate. And that'll be that. Okay. That got a bit hairy there, a bit too hairy for my liking, but we made it. And that's the important thing. Let's save right now and call it a successful first foray into this mansion. I'll save it on data too, just to be... Okay. Game saved. Whew! Well, hey, I think it's a good sign when a game gives you that sense of tension. Anyway, there's no point in doing any reorganizing because we'll be picking up the game next time and we'll be back at the point when we saved. So, putting stuff in the box now is not gonna be saved. So let's see if I can cleanly turn off the game. Okay, well, that was a lot of fun. A good start, I think. Hopefully you'll join me next time. I'm not sure when we'll stream again. It's usually always on Tuesday evenings and sometimes on Thursdays and other days as well. So keep an eye out, stay tuned, and thanks for stopping by. I hope I'll see you next time as well. But until then, have a good day or night, and see you later. Bye-bye!